Nathan, when we spoke last week, you reflected on a very tough but fantastic and physical victory over Wycombe. In hindsight, and obviously following your comments after the match against Wrexham, was the physicality and the injuries we sustained just that little bit too far in terms of then trying to re-achieve that the following week?
Well, look, I think that on the day, we needed to be at our absolute best, and with everything it was set up for Wrexham to get promoted. And look, congratulations to them. They were good on the day, albeit look, we had sort of more possession, more chances in terms of stuff. It's just we didn't defend really well enough, and we had a disjointed week with waiting as long as we did for Lloyd to be fit and so on. And to be fair, it affected us, I think. So yeah, look, we had great preparation going into Wycombe. The result was, there to people to see. It was such a disjointed week last week that we felt it affected us. And what we've got to do is just get back at it now, get back on track. We know exactly what we've got to do now in terms of everything. There's no ifs, no buts. Everything's in our hands. It's 4 games. We've got to try and win 4 games. We win 4 games and we know exactly where we'll be.
We're obviously missing Luke and Thierry, and as you said, Lloyd just made it. Ashley as well was out. How are they all? Are they likely to be in contention, given and bearing in mind that it's the last game on Saturday, but then we've got the playoff running?
So basically what I have to do now is prepare the team, the squad, so that we can have a successful playoff campaign. That's the most important thing. So whatever I do on the weekend will be geared to making sure that the team, these are the decisions I have to make. This is where effectively you earn your money now as a manager. I have to prepare a squad to be right at it for the playoff games. Now, whatever that means on the weekend, whether that's we go full strength, whether we make unprecedented changes, whatever that is, I have to prepare a team now for the playoffs.
I was thinking of asking you about your reflections on what we've achieved this season, but considering at the halfway point, we were a world away from playoffs and automatics, and given that we ran it that close towards the end, I suspect despite almost getting close, your focus was now really on, as you just said, the playoff picture and achieving what we can still achieve.
Yeah, look, with the greatest respect, I don't think we've achieved anything yet. What we've done is we've made really good progress. Now, we always said that we needed time. We always said that, given time, we'd build a team, build a way of playing, build, a culture and environment. And that's what we're doing. We've made massive progress from February the 4th or whatever it was last year to the start of the season, to the November, tough time, tough month, right to now, we're in a considerably better position. And we always said that we would be. If we weren't and we were still 16th, 17th, then look, that would effectively mean that I hadn't done my job. I think we are building something. I think we're making really good progress. Part of that now involves a playoff campaign. So what we have to do is attack it with the same aggression, vigour, confidence, determination, everything that we've attacked every game this year. And if we do that, then we know at the minute we're probably at about a 53% win percentage this season. So I think if we can do that that might be enough. And bear in mind we've only lost 10 games, I think. So if we only go into as long as it's not the final, those are good stats. But what we want to do now is achieve something. Achieving a playoff place it's where we finish. So we'll finish 4th or 5th, possibility of 3rd, but a lot needs to happen, and that is massive progress, and that's what I'm really proud of.
In terms of that conundrum, where we might finish at Burton up on Saturday at the Valley, they're already mathematically safe, so they should be relaxed, I guess. Do you go into the game focusing on finishing in a specific position, so as the playoff picture may become easier or less easy? Is that part of your mindset, or is it just about game by game?
I mean, I'm not sure you can do that. I think it's pretty much virtually impossible to do that unless we want to finish 5th. So we deliberately lose the game, and we want to play our second leg away from home or whatever. That's the only thing we can actually affect, is by actually not turning up for the game, basically. But that obviously won't happen. So all we can do is try and win the game, and we want to win the game. We want to finish the season as high as we can, so then the progress we've made, you can see that from finishing 16th to 4th, 5th, 3rd, whatever that is, has been really great progress, and that's all we concentrate on. Then I would like to go into to the playoff campaign on the back of a bounce back. I wouldn't want us to go in off the back of 2 defeats. So and things. So look, there's a lot of things for us, but all we're concentrating on is winning the game. It's the next game. We'll attack it with exactly the same vigour and aggression and confidence that we've gone into most games, and we want to take a little bit of momentum in.